Hey everybody, this is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on ticker symbol VIAC or VIACOM or CBS. There is a recent news story here talking about how the market is feeling about VIACOM Class B. It says here that VIACOM Class B short percent float has risen 4.64% since its last report. The company recently reported that it has 48.22 million shares sold short, which is 8.34% of all regular shares that are available for trading. Based on its trading volume, it would take traders 4.3 days to cover their short positions on average. Definitely an update there and a little bit of a spike in short interest. Let's take a look at some price action. And you can see on the 15-minute chart that this thing was kind of slowly bleeding out before this big rally up here to 32, and then it kind of peaked up there, sold off pretty hard, and kind of treating this 21-day EMA here as a resistance, like a dynamic resistance level at this point. Let's check out the 1 hour here. And yeah, on the 1 hour, kind of within a range, you see highs here around 32, 32 and a half, big sell-off. Lows here around 28, 29, bounced off of that nicely, and it's definitely into an uptrend right now. If I throw up a trend line kind of right here, seems to be respecting that right there, a couple touches to that level. So I would keep an eye on that level on this 1 hour. What are the buyers going to, or what are the participants going to do at this point? Will the buyers step in, start to buy, rip this thing away from this trend line, or are the sellers going to crush this thing below this trend line, close it below? If they do, I would definitely take a short position on this stock. Let's check out a longer time frame here. So on the daily, yeah, not the greatest price action for most of this chart. You see insane movement here from like 40, oh my goodness, like 36 bucks up to 101. And then it really had a lot of trouble here. Huge sell-off, moved all the way from 102 down to around 40 or 39 here. It was really kind of supporting that level for a while. And then right about here in late September is when it started to make some big moves below there. So it really sold through that 39.40 level, could not hold it. It has not been looking really great at all since then. I'm zooming in here a bit. Yeah, you really had this 21-day EMA acting as a dynamic resistance, but you do see here a little bit of a bump. So the price came up to retest, it pulled back, and then a huge bull candle actually closed above that 21-day EMA. But it looks like a fake out because immediately you have almost a bearish engulf and took it right back below the 21-day EMA. However, we are starting to see that kind of consolidation going on. So it's definitely a good sign that it got above this level. It wasn't able to hold it, but at least, the selling pressure is kind of starting to slow down here. So on this daily time frame, I would keep an eye for sure around this 28.50 level or so, kind of the lows right here, because you do see this consolidation. Went up to challenge this level. Let me zoom in a little bit more. So I would like to see something here, if it does retrace a little more or start to sell off a little more, I want to see the buyers step in pretty quickly here. Maybe around 29.50, 29.25 or somewhere in that range, and, get a nice bull candle and make a move up. What I really want to start to see here is, higher lows, because for this chart right here that we're looking at right now, it's really just been making its way lower and making lower lows and lower highs for the most part until this little recent rally we've had here. So yeah, I want to see this thing retrace a little bit, and then the buyers step back in and start to pump it. But if that doesn't happen and more selling pressure comes in, this 28.66 level or so here is going to be critical. It's going to be key. If it cannot hold that level, then yeah, the sell-off is just going to continue and this thing will continue to get beat down. So I'll continue to keep you guys updated here on ticker symbol VAIC. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.